Hello, welcome everybody to Freedom Friday. We made it. I'm like excited. I'm gonna be gone all day today. It's my anniversary. 39 years. Me and my husband have been married. So we are gonna go up to the lighthouse and we are gonna go out to eat. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. So I'm doing this after midnight on Friday. So let's see where the cards take us. And we did get some divine messages. Um, Today is 6/7 of 2024, which is a 21, which is a 3, which is a divine number. And we are going to read the 3 from the Soul Helper Oracle to get this journey started. Number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. This number teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number three's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, creative energy, the overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. Yeah, that's a great message to start this out with. And we got a number 8, and I really love this card. It's called Live in This World as a Dreamer, Create a Future Paradise. She does not have a care in the world. Look at, she's got the butterfly on her shoulder. She's got flowers around her and flowers in her hair, and she's just dreaming. The dreamers of this world are active creators of their own lives and futures in close touch with their imagination and infiniteness. A powerful creative potential awaits each of us when we tap into these aspects of ourselves. With its perfectly balanced energy, each daydream has the potential for fulfillment. There is no ego and no relentless desire, just the pure feeling of dreaming itself. Dreamers are deeply connected with their own magic, whether they are aware of it or not. When they dream, they let go of everything and enter a space where only magic exists. Keep your bold, brave, and beautiful dreams safe in your heart. They are worth more than all the riches of the world. Dream with every fiber of your being for the benefits of all living creatures. It is your mission, indeed, your responsibility to imagine in your dreams a world like a paradise. Dream a better world for us all. Such a world can ultimately only be created by those capable of imagining it. This is the ancient cosmic law of analogy, as within, so without. Only what is within us can be manifested in the outside world. Give your dreams and the images you see to in your mind's eye even greater power by experiencing them more intensely so that they can guide you towards your potential. This card indicates that you are in a time in which dreams have more creative power than ever before. Your feelings and emotions are the magic that will make your dreams come true more quickly. Make use of their light and give in to your dreams. Dream a paradise for all living things. Visualize it every day and intensify these dreams with the helpers suggest. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the otter, the herbal essence is sandalwood, the healing crystal is moquite marble, and the number is 8. And that's infinity. Number 8 tells you that now is the time for harmony, calm, and a place of retreat. You have been given the gift of a light that opens your mind and delivers the strength to create something that will last for all time. Should you want to do so, number 8's energy field opens up eternity for you. It is renewal, paradise, spirituality, calm, mindfulness, and completion of transformation. We are going through a huge transformation and we will never be the same ever. So we are transforming. Hope you brought your coffee or your water or your drink, and we're gonna have coffee and cards. Now, I gotta feel which one's calling me. Okay. Okay. So we got the messenger oracle, and we got do not fear the unknown. The ugly is not always bad and evil, and the beautiful not always good and just. Failure is not predetermined, nor is it a given that others laugh at you if you choose to follow your dreams. It is your fear of the unknown that makes you question and judge. Do not let another's experience be the truth that guides you. Do not allow your fear of an unknown outcome to hold you prisoner. Your own experience could be both different and rewarding. Live. Yeah, don't let anyone else, because they had a bad experience, stop you if you want to do something. And never let anybody discourage your dreams, because we are all part of our dreams. And we got to see the truth, and we are seeing the truth. The veil is lifting, and we are seeing so much truth. It's sometimes somewhat scary. Do not be deceived. Be watchful and mindful of the illusion others weave around themselves, and that you may weave around yourself. Know the night. Understand the shadows. See through the darkness to the light of the truth. Pay attention to contradictions. Notice when actions and words are not in harmony. Hone your intuition and insight so that you may know the minds and hearts of those around you and yourself, and trust in the wisdom born of that awareness. Um, we need to listen to that. Someone is in need of that message. Listen to the truth, your gut feeling within. It'll tell you how somebody is if you listen. Listen, here. I am going to, okay, practical magic is calling. Okay. We got a 21, which is another three. And it's channel your anger and trials. She is got to learn how to channel her anger. Express well anger can help you change your life. Release things that no longer serve you and fight against injustice, but it's no place to dwell. Anger itself isn't a bad thing. It's what you do with it that matters. It has long been portrayed as a negative emotion, but it is neither good nor bad. It just is. It's an emotional response to an event, circumstance, or person, and it can help motivate you to find solutions to problems, take action to improve things, or assist you in expressing your emotions in a healthy, cathartic way. Anger can also be a warning that you're being mistreated, which you should take heed of. Don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking you aren't entitled to be angry and when you're treated badly. Always be honest about your emotions, even if just to yourself. Acknowledge without judgment how you really feel and work out why you feel that way. Learn what you need to know from the situation, then release the anger so it doesn't poison you. Yeah. When you hold that anger inside, it does, it poisons you. It makes you angry, cranky, and yeah, not good. When this card appears, it's a message to examine anger. Be aware of your own relationship to this fiery emotion, both within yourself and in others. Are you confusing your disappointment or fear for rage? Has someone accused you of being angry when you're just frustrated? People, particularly women, who express an opinion are often dismissed as angry or aggressive when they're just being assertive, disparage as bossy and mean instead of powerful and self assured. Don't mistake strength in yourself or others as something negative or difficult. But if you're angry about something, this card is asking you to examine why. Don't try to deny your feelings, justify your response, or swallow it down and repress it just to keep the peace. Repressing your anger can lead to illness, stress, depression, poor judgment, and explosive damage outbursts. Equally, however, don't wallow in it or use it as an excuse to lash out at others or as a reason for your own bad behavior. Always consider that the person you're angry at may be just as upset with you for equal valid reasons. So spend some time in self reflection before you leap into action. Once you've identified the reason for your anger, you can address the cause and try to improve things. Is there a solution to the problem? Something you can do to change the situation or at least how you feel about it? Do you need to find a compromise with a person or issue, or is it up to you to change your behavior or make amends? There will be times that circumstances are beyond your ability to change or control, and you'll have to learn to deal with your anger in a constructive rather than destructive way. Some things are hard to accept: the death of a loved one, betrayal by a friend, a terrible injustice in the community or in the world, failing at something you really wanted to achieve, and being angry is perfectly reasonable for a while. Eventually, you must come to some kind of acceptance and find a way to move forward, allowing anger's power over you to dissolve. This doesn't mean you should forget what happened, simply that you work to reduce its impact on you so you don't use your anger as fuel for negative or an excuse to become self destructive or cruel. The only real loser in that scenario is you. Living in anger, bitterness, and the eventual regret that will follow is no kind of life. So learn the lesson anger is sharing with you and use it to transform your outlook. Yeah, that's the end of it. Put it went on. Yes, no. Okay, that's somebody. Yeah, anger is all good. It is. It is a natural response, but you can't harp on it. And I got to the point now where if something happens in my life, we're going to deal with it. We're going to look at it and we're going to release it. And we're not going to talk about it again. It's done. It's over. Why dwell on it? Cry, scream, get angry, whatever you have to do, whatever emotion you need to show, do it, release it, and go on. That was a perfect card. Okay, now we got the angels and ancestors. And we had some nice cards that really wanted to come out. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. Lady is the representative of the goddess in her most fertile form, inspired by the Empress of the Tarot. She is an abundant, beautiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need nurturing. Yet she is a representation of the goddess Venus too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the five elements of life. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of momentary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage, proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. I like that. I like the lady. And we got the heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. She's just beautiful. She's got the golden heart. She's got all the gold around her. Welcome with open arms, opportunity to give and receive love. The heart guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romance connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. And we got one that just flew out, hit the floor, and just needed to be seen. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. And there's the white doves, the white feathers. That's our angel card. Angels are all around us, watching over us. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card is inspired by the many prophets and teachers who have brought great healing to the earth. There is a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you have lived a simple life, it can be an incredible spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself in the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them not to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmed that these have indeed been holy experiences. This reading is kind of a divine reading because you will see the cards that are coming out. Plus, we got the great teacher. Um, that was great. That was a great message. Okay. Uh, the Dreams of Gaia is calling. It is calling us because we need to do the Dreams of Gaia. Now, I am going to read, we have angel messages. We got 333 today. It's positive spirituality and mental peace and abundance in life. And we got two nines, spiritual growth and awakening. It's a reminder that you're on an important spiritual journey, and it encourages you to take control of your destiny. Yes, we are all on a spiritual journey. Okay, now we got the nine of water, and she was reversed. This is open your heart. Past experiences leave an emotional imprint. Shine a light on the source of the emotional pain. There's some emotional stuff going on here. The anger, the heart guardian, the dreamer, the truth. Do not fear the unknown. There's some questions somebody has. I'm feeling somebody's got some questions about something like that. And well, this is going to tell you. The effect of past experiences on the present moment, the weight of our emotions, emotional enlightenment, the process of becoming lighter. Ignorance is not bliss. Break the cycle, remove the emotional hooks. There's an emotional blockage here. I could feel it. When the nine of water appears reversed, it signifies a resistance or unwillingness to look at our emotional reactions and accept responsibility for them, or it could indicate an unwillingness to look at the source of those emotional reactions. You may not want to see the truth in this instant. We may truly agree with the old adage that ignorance is bliss. However, it is more than probable that we simply tell ourselves this because we are afraid of the pain of dredging up old memories. Instead, the nine of water offers us an opportunity to acknowledge the truth. Embracing ignorance will keep us reliving the pain of the moment again and again until we make the choice to break the cycle by facing that of which we are most afraid. The nine of water reversed asks that you do not avoid what needs to be done because you will experience pain in the short term. The pain will pass and open you to a better, happier future. Someone's holding on to some emotions and they're not releasing them. And if you don't release the emotions, you show the emotions and you walk with those type of emotions, you get kind of toxic. So you got to really release that stuff and learn how to deal with your anger. Now, with that card, we got the Ace of Cups, which is love. I mean, this person has a blockage. They're hurting. They've got some anger issues and stuff, but there is love. Open your heart and trust. You need not be overwhelmed by emotion. Just be open to what comes to you. This is beginnings, passion, pregnancy, creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotions and intensity. Yeah, we just have to watch our emotions right now. A lot of our emotions are running raw. They're just, we're sick of everything, and things get said and things get done, and you got to release it. Okay, now we got number 11, which is a master number. It doubles it. We got healing, but healing was reversed. To be human is to be wounded, a time to connect body, mind, and soul, spirit and soul. Let go of definitions and labels, nurturing passion and seek pleasure, authenticity, honesty, and laughter. Find the source of dis-ease and distress. You need to forgive. Do what's necessary to increase well-being. Do not dwell on the unchangeable past. Shift your attention. Do not allow your pain to hurt others. Seek treatment. Do not be afraid. Yeah, this is all about uh, controlling something. We all have a lot of emotional ripples going on right now. We just need to learn how to reel them in. When the healing card appears in the reverse position, it may signify a resistance to getting help and healing that could be born of fear. If you're experiencing an unresolved dis-ease, ask yourself if you are trying to treat it as a mind over matter situation when your inner wisdom tells you it needs more than that. If that is the case, do not be afraid. More often than not, we imagine the situation to be so much worse than it is. Reality is often very different. Do not prevent an opportunity for healing because you are afraid, or hold on to a stubborn belief that you can handle it, or heal yourself if you just think positively. Positivity and prayer can work miracles, but not when they are being used as wound dressings over an untreated or infected wound. You do not have to endure alone. Reach out and ask for help. Do not let your fears prevent you from finding the treatment and help you need. Somebody needs to ask for help. Somebody needs to some healing. Do some meditation and think about, don't be too proud, ego proud, to ask for help. Okay, we got the 7 of Cups, and that's possibilities. There's some possibilities here. Rather than rush towards one option, stand back a while, wait to see what manifests. There are many choices available to you now, but which do you focus on? At this point, there are few facts to help you decide, only a raft of impressions. Danger lies in falling for a fantasy as you have no sense yet of what is real and what you're idolizing, because it fires your imagination. In creative projects, you may be awash with ideas, and an additional meaning is a dream or vision. Like I said, keep a dream journal, even if you want to keep like a diary about manifestation and meditation and things that you're doing and things that are happening. That would be a great idea. I write so much down, it's scary. Got doodle notes everywhere. We got the 9 of Earth. And that's a beautiful card. I mean, she's offering up, and it's got a butterfly in it and a frog. How important are your material possessions? Support a worthy charitable cause. Give away all that is no longer needed. Give without bias or expectation. Heal self by helping others. Skeletons in the closet. Charity begins with you. Address any health concerns. The 9 of Earth represents charity and generosity. Have you suddenly found that your life is full of harmony? You are creative and happy at this time. Abundance and true wealth surround you. Material possessions are less important than they once were, yet you want for nothing and have no need to desire for more. Instead, you choose to serve a higher purpose and give to others who have less, to help others in need, or to support a worthy charitable cause is the act of a generous and caring spirit. But who is worthy? Who is deserving? Do you give without bias or expectation? Do you give equally to all in need? Or is your generosity conditional? What is it that you seek to gain from the act of giving? These are also questions the Nine of Earth asks you to consider. An act of charity born from compassion can be transforming. To know that you have played a role in helping others can inspire a sense of deep satisfaction and well being. It can be healing not only for those who are helped, but for those who help. However, in some, it can also give rise to a sense of entitlement and self importance. It can inspire a belief that acknowledgement and praise should be given. It is a selfless act of giving to give without expectation of reward, to give simply because you can and choose to, and nothing more. The Nine of Earth signifies that it might be time to go through your cupboards and remove all that you no longer need and do not use. Give the local charity organization that works to help those in need within your community. And if you have any skeletons in those cupboards, it might also be wise to deal with them too. So yeah, we've been cleaning up too. We're gonna start going through stuff and getting rid of it. I don't know how people accumulate. We live in a fifth wheel camper. How do we accumulate things? I just don't know. But we do, and I think everybody else does. And we get the Queen of Ocean as a clarifier, and that's abundance. It's time to grow and evolve, enjoy and invest time in your relationship, your home, your spiritual practice, and new creative projects. Yeah, this is growth, nurturing home, love, fertility, comfort, and generosity. Yeah, we're going into a new world and we want to start making and creating our own world. Now, I asked what is before us. I've been doing a little different. So I want to see what is this. This is all things that we need to keep uh, working on. But this is before us. And we got the 12, which is a 3, which is a divine message. And that is fire, the hero. A person of noble qualities, ordinary people who do extraordinary acts. A person who lies, cannot be trusted. Put another's well-being before your own at this time. Accord others with respect and dignity. Avoid gossip. An opportunity for redemption. Give a second chance, but be careful for them, the wounded ego. The hero represents someone we all admire for their noble qualities, their courage and willingness to champion and rescue the weak and vulnerable. In the past, the hero would ride in and save a village from thieves. And rescue damsels in distress and battle against injustice. In the present, they are doctors who work to save lives in lands ravaged by war and disease. They are environmentalists who place themselves in harm's way in order to save the forest and oceans and the animals that dwell within. They are the soldiers, the firemen, paramedics, and police, all of them ordinary people who serve and protect and often put their own lives at risk in order to save the lives of others. The hero could be the mother who jumps out of a burning building in order to save her child's life, the man who dives in front of a car in order to knock another person out of the way, or the man who risks drowning himself to rescue another from rushing floodwaters. In modern times, the hero is a guardian, protector, savior, activist, environmentalist, and so much more. They serve without question. They serve for little or no reward. They serve simply because it is the right and honorable thing to do. They are ordinary people who perform extraordinary feats. In the past, the hero was often said to be fated to do his good deed. In the present, modern day heroes make a choice to serve. But there is also a modern day chivalry code that can, if we all choose to live by it, make heroes of us all because we consciously choose to live by an honor code in a time when honor is often lacking. Those who live by the code are honest. A person who lies is a person who cannot be trusted. And if a person cannot be trusted, how can they be esteemed? Those who live by the code are loyal, and that loyalty will not waver, even in times when it may not be deserved. They're courteous and respectful. The modern day hero who lives by the code knows that all lasting relationships are built upon foundations of honesty, trust, respect, and loyalty. They are men who honor and respect women not because they deem them to be weak, but because they are partners, helpmates, life bringers, and nurturers. He is there to protect the one who nurtures. To harm a woman, or worse, a child, is the worst crime he can commit. They are women who honor and respect men, not because they are subservient, but because they are equals, helpmates, providers, and protectors. She is the one who nurtures. To seek to make him less or like her is to go against nature itself. They are just and will fight for justice, even when law and justice are in conflict. Those who live by the hero's code will fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves, even if that means breaking the laws of the land. They do not delight in the pain and suffering of others. They refuse to partake in gossip or rumors because to do so is to hurt oneself as much as it is to hurt another. Modern day heroes believe in love, commitment, honor, justice, integrity, forgiveness, honesty, respect, and service. These are the core values, core values that inspire them to serve the greater good and to act in a selfless manner. They thrive to be the very best they can be for the good of humanity, but remain humble because they do not act in order to gain favor or standing. They also understand that no one is perfect. They are not perfect. They have made mistakes and will make more mistakes. That is why they will also show mercy and give others a second chance and the opportunity to find redemption. When the hero appears in your reading, you are being asked to embrace the code, to act selflessly for the greater good. It is time to be the best person you can be, to resist pettiness and behavior that makes you less than you could be. We cannot all perform heroic feats, nor are we all meant to. However, we can choose to hold ourselves to a higher standard and treat all those we meet with dignity, kindness, and compassion. I like that. We are all heroes of our story and our journey. We are either the hero or the villain of our story. And, I don't want to be a villain. The card, the clarifier for the hero was the number 8, and that was balance, justice. Take a practical approach. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. The solution doesn't need to be perfect, just workable. If a decision that affects you is made by others, accept it is the best they can do at the time. Calm decisions, integrity, truth, legal issues, support, and vindication. We have a lot of work on ourselves to do. We've got the dark night of the soul. We have meditation we got to practice. We have to practice manifesting. We have to remember who we were. And it's a lot of work. But we're getting it. We're getting it. Now, okay, let me see which one I want to read. We're going to read the Divine Master, Metatron and Sandalphon, Sacred Connection, Synchronicity, Divine Connection, and Understanding Lessons. Angels, Metatron, and Sandalphon are twin flame, twin brothers, highly vibrational angelic beings. who understand what it's like to be human and angelic. Both of them once walked the earth as living humans, and because of their deep spiritual knowledge and connection to Source, at the end of their human lives, they ascended to angelic status in the heavens. Metatron's name means the throne next to God, and he is the archangel of ascension. Therefore, he is particularly drawn to this time when humanity has the opportunity to move beyond old ways of being and fear-based limitations and into a new way of living and loving. Sandalphon's name means co-brother, which refers to the fact that he is Metatron's energetic twin. He is the angel who helps us establish a heavenly connection. When these archangels come together, they establish a bridge between heaven and earth so that we can understand the interconnectedness of all things. Everything is working out for your highest good. All the information and experiences that are coming to you now are bringing you a great sense of connection and understanding. Be open and aware of the signs and synchronicities that are occurring at this time. For these are miraculous reminders that there is a force beyond your human comprehension that is helping you be your best self and live a life filled with purpose and meaning. If you feel stuck or unsure where things are going, you are being encouraged to see your situation from a higher perspective. If things aren't going according to your plan, it doesn't mean that things aren't going according to the divine plan. A power that is greater than you, but also within you, is working to help you learn from your life experiences and understand that you are interconnected with your source and a co-creator of your destiny. Yes, we are co-creators with source. We always have been, we always will be. Now we got the gateway of light activation. We got the Holy Grail. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. The Holy Grail has been a mystery for thousands of years. Many believe that it was the cup that Jesus drank from at the Last Supper, or that was used to collect his blood at the crucifixion. While others believe that it was a person, possibly Mary Magdalene, it's also been described as a stone, a dish, and a cauldron. The energy of this card is strongly related to a physical space, which is the Chalice Well in Glassbury, southwest England. A sacred garden where many go to connect with the great goddess and discover the mysteries within. As a gateway, the Holy Grail is the cup of our heart, which we can allow to be filled by source light so that we are overflowing with divine love. The energy that we call into the Holy Grail is the feminine energy of source, the Shekinah, the fierce yet graceful light that inspires us to dance to the sacred rhythm of life. This gateway, therefore, encourages us to stop searching outside of ourselves for truth and go within, to realize that we've had everything we've been searching for the whole time. It's like inviting the divine in, but knowing that it was already there before we asked. You have been on a great quest, seeking, searching, discovering. But the further you've gone, the more your heart has called you back. You may still be looking for treasure, but you are now discovering that all roads lead back to you. The great source of creation holds up a shiny mirror in front of you, and you see your reflection. You are the answer. You are the divine. You are created. You are creating. The gateway of your divinity has opened, and the vessel of your being is flowing with infinite light. You have been searching for God, and God is within you. So go within. This is the key to heaven. Your cup is overflowing. Your gifts are being unlocked. Let the world share your treasures. Wow. That was awesome. I love that. Okay. Now I'm going to save the new one for last. Human Spirit Oracle. We'll get a number 19, which goes to a 10, which goes down to a 1. Butterfly effect. What you do today can linger into your tomorrows and perhaps someone else's tomorrows as well. It is like when someone says something negative to you and you carry it through your day and then pass that ick onto someone else. This is why it is important to think before you act. Remember, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Let's do a quick analogy. Someone far away wakes up in the morning and steps on a tack that puts them in a bloody foul mood. So maybe they get rude with their spouse or partner, setting the tone for the rest of their day. Their partner then goes out into the world to work. They now ruffle those wings, spreading the same poo-poo attitude onto a fellow coworker. That coworker did nothing wrong and has been making a product that is important to something of safety that will be sold all over the world. But instead of quality control, they are blindly doing the job while venting to a coworker. This gizmo then gets packed and shipped with all the other gizmos somewhere halfway across the world. Someone buys it and uses it for, well, you see where this is going. Continue to go. Long story short, too late. Ha ha ha. Are you spreading poop? Ah, that's unfortunate because those poop-filled wings just splattered onto someone else's day. Stop and consider the consequences of your actions. Yeah, we don't want to poop on anybody's parade. Okay, we got the Golden Future Oracle, our new deck. Oh, this was great. We got a number 17, cue the card. Teleportation and levitation, expand your gifts and power. Look at that. Woo. Okay, let's see what we got here. Soon after the start of the new golden age in 2032, many people will be able to rise up and float a short distance to a different location. They will also have the ability to teleport objects. By about 2050, people will be able to teleport themselves instantly from one place to another. However, these ways of moving take a great deal of energy. So the majority will always prefer to use a transport drawing on universal powers rather than their own. The high priest and priestess of Atlantis had the power to glide up to the temple of Poseidon, and some could even fly to other star systems for intergalactic meetings. This card is a reminder that you are an extraordinary spiritual being with many latent gifts and talents. If you sometimes dream you are flying, you are remembering an advanced power you possessed in Atlantis. Have you been seen in two places at once? If so, you're being bilocating. Have you ever become invisible at that moment you raised your frequency beyond the normal range of human sight? You may even have teleported instantly to another location. Saint Germain was a great master alchemist and magician. He is now keeper of the golden scales and is helping you bring your gifts forward. Ask him to place his column of gold and violet light over you and open you up to who you truly are. Acknowledge and believe in the possibilities that await you. That is the first step towards regaining your powers in preparation for the golden future. Trust that Saint Germain is watching over and advancing your progress. Wow. Check that out. Oh, that's a great card. It's got the aura, rainbow aura going around him. And it looks like different dimensions he's been in and out of. That's really cool. And he's got like a portal on his third eye. I really think before 2030 we will be teleporting. I pretty much think we'll be doing it within the next 5 years, probably. I don't know. I think that we are going into a golden age, definitely, and I can't wait. Wow. I hope everybody has a beautiful Freedom Friday, and I love everybody. And may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.